My name is Korny Midlon. We're here on Toon Talk, where we give voices to characters. So welcome in. Today, we are joined by a very, very special guest. His name is Benjamin Theodor Turtle.
Thank you for having me.
He is a turtle, obviously.
Yes, yeah, I am in fact a turtle. Yes.
This is our second guest on the show that has green skin, and hopefully we don't touch on that as much as we did last time. So not off to a good start since I just brought it up, but we're definitely hoping to not bring it up anymore. Yeah. So anyway, Benjamin, tell me about yourself.
Well, my name is Benjamin Theodor, and I am a turtle. My friends they do call me Benny.
Oh, Benny. So can I call you Benny?
Well, I mean, you're not. I just met you, so I don't know if that's technically the right move for you to call me Ben. I mean, I guess that's fair. We did just meet. Yeah, so I let's just stick to Benjamin.
What about Theodor? Or you Theodor? You can I call you Theo? Like that one streamer.
I mean, I would never went by the name Theo, so it would be weird for me. I wouldn't necessarily have to. I wouldn't be able to respond as much as I wanted to because I wouldn't know if you're talking to me.
I mean, there's not another guest on the show. You're the only one here, so you would be confused if I was talking to somebody else.
I mean, I don't go by the name Theodor or Theo. I nobody calls me Theodor. Nobody calls me Theo. Nobody calls me T-Man or the Door. Nobody calls me anything like that. So I wouldn't know how to exactly respond in the right manner.
Benny, you have been you've been in some movies and whatnot. Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to get a little bit more just about you? Like, do you want to explain more about yourself?
Well, like I said before, my name is Benjamin, and I am a turtle.
Is there any more to that, or is that like the whole? Like, do you have any hobbies, or like do you do something on your off time?
I usually just play, water polo.
Water polo? What's water polo?
I'm not quite sure myself on that one.
So neither one of us really know what water polo is, but that is something that you do.
I mean, it's something I like to say I do.
That's something that you just like to say you do. So is it just like a conversation thing? Do you just is that how you start conversations? Like, hey, I like to play water polo, and then somebody inquires further. You just tell them you don't know what water polo is.
I mean, nobody's really asked what water polo is. They just agree. I think it's one of those things where people like to think that they know what it is, and then it just, I just kind of get away with it.
Do you have anything else that you just say that you do that nobody asks about?
Not really. I don't, not really. This is the only thing I really tell people that I do.
It's the only thing that you tell people that you have interest in is water polo.
Yeah.
You used to be in films, movies, and stuff like that.
I mean, I wouldn't say I've been in movies or cinema or films or cartoons. I just kind of been. I guess I've been in pictures before.
You've been in pictures, like moving pictures, or are you talking about like what do you mean?
I mean, somebody's taken my picture before.
You put on here that you've been in movies, that you wanted to talk about maybe some of the things that you've done in the past. But so you've only had pictures taken.
Yes.
All right. I do see that you provided us with some with some pictures of your past endeavors. Do you want to talk about those, or?
I mean, I have provided some pictures that people have taken of me. Yes.
So yeah, let's pull up some pictures that were submitted by Mr. Benny himself.
Don't call me Benny. That's what my friends call me. I don't think we're at that level where I would consider you a friend. You seem like a good guy.
I mean, that's kind of forward, don't you think? It just, I feel like we've made a pretty good connection so far. I mean, it's been 15 minutes into the episode, and I feel like we've connected a lot. Like we're almost close to being like brothers, if anything.
I mean, I don't have any siblings. They all got eaten by seagulls. They're all dead. They're no longer alive.
All right. So going off that, let's get into some pictures, I guess. All right. So this is the first picture that you sent us. Why don't you tell us about this one?
Yeah. So thank you. So this picture right here, this is me when I was a spry 12 years old. This is when I was 12 years old.
12 years old. That's how old are you now?
I am currently 29 years old.
Yeah, you look a little older than 29 years old. Like what exactly?
I mean, turtle lifespans are not the same as humans. So I mean, I could, that's probably why I look a little older than I am, and that you know I don't have my teeth anymore. So it's I mean, yeah, I'm 29 years old. I don't know exactly what you want from me.
Okay. So 29 years old. And this is you at 12. What exactly are you doing in this picture?
This is the photo of me on a movie set shooting a stunt for an air diving scene.
Wait, shooting a stunt for an air diving scene. I thought you said that you weren't in movies. You just had pictures taken. Like, wasn't that the whole thing? You said you had movies, and then I brought up that you were in movies, and then you said you were in pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I did some movies. I did some. I mean, I wasn't in all of them. I'm not Tom Cruise.
I mean, I don't think anyone's arguing that you were Tom Cruise. I think you were just saying that you weren't in movies.
I mean, I was in some movies.
I mean, we've established that. We've established. Okay. So you were doing a stunt in an air diving stunt in this movie, and it appears that you are underwater, swimming.
Yeah. This is the this is air diving.
So is it like you were in the water, and to give the illusion of air diving? I feel like I don't know the buoyancy of turtles, but you I feel like it wouldn't give the same illusion of you falling if you're swimming or like floating upwards, you know?
I mean, yeah, it worked.
Like you can clearly see you're in the water. I guess it's a turtle. Where were you? Who exactly were you filming a stunt for? Were they also a turtle?
Zach Galifianakis.
Zach Galifianakis. You were filming a air diving stunt as a turtle in the water for Zach Galifianakis.
Yes.
I don't think he's even had a movie where he was in like skydiving.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was me in the Bahamas. That's me in the Bahamas. I'm sorry. That was me. That was me in the Bahamas. That's not the air diving scene.
Did you not look at the photo beforehand? Like these are your photos you submitted.
I don't even remember submitting the photo of the Bahamas. How did you guys get this? How did you guys get this photo? I thought this was my private photo. No, I'm gonna talk to my grandkids about that one. Yeah, I think they mislabeled my photos.
Let's see what else you brought. Oh, another photo of you swimming in the I'm assuming you. I'm sorry, it's
yeah, of course it's me. I mean, look at him. It's definitely me.
I mean, I don't know. I'm it's hard to like tell the same turtle back. Like you don't have certain marking. Like I even remembered your markings. You just got here like 20 minutes ago.
That okay? I mean, that's a little racist.
We're not going back to that whole thing. I am a human. I don't like look at turtles and remember every feature of them. I don't know. I don't think that's classified as racist. I think we had this conversation before, but I don't want to have this conversation.
What was that?
That was a live studio audience.
There's no studio audience here.
I mean, there is kind of.
Where are they?
They're live. They're watching.
What do you mean they're watching? We're the only ones here.
Like they're watching. They're at home watching.
How are they watching us at home and we're here? They're there. Do they have like certain? Do they have like a telescope or something? Are they like? How do they have those like fancy X-ray glasses?
I mean, no. It's live. It's live on Twitch. We're streaming it. It's people just log into it and they watch it on the screen.
What's a Twitch?
I mean, I want to say like, oh, at your age, but you're 27, you're 29 years old. I mean, you're younger than I am, and I assume you would know what Twitch is.
I have no idea what Twitch is.
So pretty much what, like, when you go on the internet,
What's the internet?
you don't know what the internet is. How? Sorry, I thought we got an email from you asking about like you wanting to be on the show.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, we might have gotten some wires crossed here. What? Okay, so anyway, the internet is like a connected like devices and whatnot, like a bunch of computers.
What's a computer? What's a computer?
You don't know what a computer is. Did I get information wrong? Where have you been? Like, do you genuinely live under a rock, like in the ocean?
I mean, I don't live in the ocean.
Where do you live?
A lake.
Do they have like? I'm guessing they don't have electricity or like power at the lake, huh? Because it's a pretty like the electrical hazard.
What's electricity?
Okay, we're gonna move sternly past that. And so this photo right here. Can you explain a little bit more about that one?
Oh yes, yeah. This is me doing a stunt for we're doing a stunt doing the air diving scene.
Okay, and so this one's an air diving scene. This one's the air diving scene, which I guess I can kind of see it. You're floating a little bit more than the other one, but you're still in the water. Do I dare ask what exactly the stunt was for? Like, what movie was it?
It was a stunt for Zach Galifianakis.
It's not a stunt for Zach Galifianakis. I don't think he's had a movie with that, unless it was like some kind of canceled movie. It's just I don't see that happening. I don't think you're a stuntman for Zach Galifianakis. You don't look anything like him. They're supposed to look at least a little bit like the person they're doing the stunt for.
Oh, I just looked at the photo. It's not that is not Zach Galifianakis.
I know it's not Zach Galifianakis. It's a photo of you. Like this is actually a photo of like this is a turtle. That is a turtle on screen. It's not a human. Like it's not like Zach Galifianakis is as far as I know, Zach Galifianakis is a human. Like he has a beard and like a little goofy looking, but he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not a turtle.
I mean, you didn't sound 100%.
I am like 100% sure. Like I even threw a like in there. I am 100% sure he is not a turtle.
Oh, you know what I just looked at? I just looked at it. Yeah. This is actually me at the Bahamas.
Okay. Is there any of these photos that you gave to us that are not you at the Bahamas?
I mean, did you get the one with me jumping out of an airplane?
There's no photo of you jumping out of an airplane. I'm sorry.
I may have missed. I may have sent the wrong folder of photos.
Okay. All right. Well, we're moving on to the next photo. Can you tell us a little bit about this one? this photo here. Can you tell us about this photo?
Yes, that is one of my early years of filmmaking. I was this is me being handled by the stunt coordinator. All right, so this is another stunt, which I can see. I can see it. You know, you got the harness around you, and looks like you have some people around you, like taking care of you, making sure you're not hurt or anything like that. So what's the deal with this? What's the deal with this photo over here? All right, so well, you see the this is me getting airlifted to the airplane.
To the airplane. Is
this is BDSM?
Are you sure this isn't BDSM?
What's that?
I may be wrong on this, but I think it's like bondage to dominating sex things machine.
That sounds very complicated. I have no recollection of this device.
I don't know if it's a device, but I think it's something like that. It's more of an act than a device.
But you did call it a machine.
I did call it a machine. That's because I don't know the anagram, not an anagram, the abbreviation of it or something. Not abbreviation either. I don't know the whole like layout of the letters that spell out BDSM, BDMS, BDSM. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so this photo of me getting airlifted into an airplane.
I think we can clearly see that you're not going into an airplane. It looks like you're in like maybe an aquarium or something like that. Maybe they're picking you out.
What is up with your knees? They look loose. Are you okay? Shake your hands if you're not.
So somebody is having a somebody's worried about your knees and they look loose.
That my knees feel fine. I mean, I guess I haven't been able to feel my knees in like years since I was like 25, but I think they're fine. They're still attached. They're I can feel them in my shell. Yeah.
So they also did include a shake your hands if you're not okay. Oh, jeez. So they said shake your hands if you're not okay. What exactly is going on with that? Are you not okay, or is that like a alcoholism thing?
No. I've never touched this stuff. I don't drink alcohol. This is part of aging. It's you just get little tremors as you get older. It's a part of life.
Okay. I mean, I've definitely seen some older folks have it. Kind of weird that a 29-year-old would develop it, but I guess it's maybe that's when turtles start getting it.
Yeah. I mean, I've had it since I was 25 years old.
So your knees, you stopped feeling your legs or your knees around that same time, and then you developed the tremors as well. Did you ever see a doctor about it?
What's a doctor?
You don't know what a doctor is. Usually somebody, I guess a veterinarian. I guess a veterinarian would be more in order for a turtle.
What's a veterinarian?
Okay. So you just don't know anything about like society. Like, so you have lived in like an ocean or a lake your whole life.
I was born on a beach, and then I did move to a lake when I was older.
And I like the host's eye.
Somebody asked, is that hair on your throat? And they like the host tie. Oh, thank you for the compliment to me. I'm usually not the topic. But yes, it is a Harry Potter themed. It's a Harry Potter themed tie. It's like the Gryffindor thing.
Gryffindor, is that like a what is that? Is that an animal? Is that like Family Guy?
No. Gryffindor is like a house for wizards in Harry Potter, the Harry Potter universe.
Harry Potter. What's a Harry Potter?
You know of Family Guy, but you don't know of Harry Potter.
I don't usually touch the stuff.
Touch the stuff? What do you mean?
Like I'm not. I don't partake in cannabis. I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, no, it's not cannabis. It's Harry Potter is a character. He's like a wizard played by Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, they give parts to Cliffs.
You just took the last part of his name and you ran with that, didn't you?
I'm very confused about that.
So okay, his name is Daniel Radcliffe. Radcliffe is one word, and he's not a cliff. He's a human being, just like me, flesh and blood, but just a lot more famous and better looking, as well as less body fat, and probably more muscular than I am as well, and can probably do better voiceover than I could, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, so no, it's a movie about wizards, and they like do spells and Wingardium Leviosa and stuff, and things like start floating in the air, and they fight like magical beings, trolls, snapes, and stuff like that.
Wait, did you say Snape or snakes?
Snape, like there's a character named Snape that they is like a villain in the first one, but then turns out not really.
Oh, I mean, you should have put a hashtag spoiler on that.
I mean, it's an old movie. It's probably a lot older. Well, not older than you, but maybe close. Like you were pretty young, I think. Let's see, 29 years old. Yeah, it makes you 1995.
Yeah. That was that's my birth year.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's about like it's probably close to it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really into wizards. I don't like magic. I'm more of a down to earth kind of guy. I enjoy nature. I don't enjoy magic.
What about like birthday magic?
Has a big nose like the host. I love Snape. Rip you, real one, homie.
What? Did I just get insulted?
I think they said you had a big nose, or I had a big nose, like you.
I don't think you have a nose.
I mean, I have nostrils.
Watch your profanity.
All right, that was a double feature. Thank you so much for the Mario screaming. That's very nice. If any lurkers are out there, I'm sure they appreciate the thought. So anywho, yeah, you don't like Harry Potter. That's I wouldn't say it's a first, but definitely learning more about you.
Yes.
All right. So we were talking about this photo that you have you've given to the show, and it's an old photo of you. You're getting airlifted apparently to a helicopter or an airplane so you can do a stunt.
No, I don't do stunts.
Okay. So you just said that you were getting airlifted to go do a stunt, and you're it's like you're not doing stunts now. Like, what was your job growing up?
I mean, I did a lot. I was all over the place, really. I had a lot of experience with law firms and accounting. Accounting is a big thing for me. I like dealing with numbers, and I've been a little all over the place.
Oh, numbers in a law firm? Are you a lawyer? Like how? Like that would have been like like a third of your life or something like that. Well, maybe not a third, but like an eighth, 16th, something like that.
I mean, it didn't really take too much time.
What law firm did you work at?
What law firm? Like, what do you talk about?
You just said you were in a law firm.
No, I didn't.
You did. Like I'm. Do you have dementia?
What's dementia?
What's dementia? It's like when you forget a lot when you get older. It's like it's a real serious disease.
I don't think so.
I mean, thinking can definitely harm that part of. Anyway, so this picture up here, you this definitely looks like when you're at like towards the later part of your life. Looks like you put on some weight since the last photos.
I mean, everybody gains a little weight when they're older, and then they end up losing it because they can't. They usually can't pick up a fork. You know, it's hard. It's hard. Getting old is rough.
No, any hardships that you went through when you were growing up?
To answer your question, I would say that like I had a pretty good life. My mama and papa they really helped me through it. They put me through law school, and
So you did go to law school?
No, I didn't go to law school.
You just said you went to law school.
I didn't go to law school.
Can I get like some kind of like button or something that tells me that you're either lying or that you're actually telling the truth? Like I can't get a read on you. I every time I try to like get further information, you tell me that it's not, like, the thing that you just said is not true. Like how? What are we doing here?
No, I was invited on here.
You were invited? No, it says. Okay, it says that you did call. You called the show and you wanted to be on the show. like how on earth did you, like, what is that?
I mean, yeah, I called, and I'm an avid watcher of the show. I absolutely love the show. I've been watching for ever since the first day of the show that you aired with the other gentleman.
That you've been an avid we just started yesterday. We just started the show yesterday. Like we don't have like a backlog of episodes. Like, so you just started watching, and it started yesterday. I mean, it's what.
I mean, I love the show. I can't. I don't know. I wanted to be on the show. I called in.
I mean, that's a lot of booing. I don't think the crowd really enjoys you just lying to them.
I mean, I'm not lying to them. I'm telling the truth. Like the whole time, I'm just telling the truth.
Just telling the truth. You keep telling me you never did things that you just said you did.
All
right. Anyway, so you called the show. What number did you call?
I called the number on the screen.
There's no number on the screen.
Then how did I get on the show? Who did I call?
I don't know. There's a mystery going around here where I'm trying to figure it out, and okay. Okay. So, who did you talk to?
I talked to the lady that answered the phone. They said that if I come on, they're desperate for a guest, and they said that there would be snacks.
What kind of snacks? Like, what did they promise you?
They said like chips, carrots. They have some beef jerky.
Did you get any of those? Because I don't even get that stuff.
It was offered. I haven't seeked it out yet. I kind of just been, nervous about doing the interview.
Okay. So I don't know. They okay. Anyway, so okay. So you came on the show just for the snacks and those promised snacks. How are you planning on eating them?
What do you mean, like through my mouth?
Okay. I noticed that you didn't have any teeth because every time you talk, you open your mouth very wide.
I mean, I I have my ways. I have my methods.
What are those methods? You just leave it in your mouth till it like softens up, like you boil the carrots inside your mouth.
I mean, it's a method.
Okay, fair enough. Going back to the photo over here. Yeah, how old were you when you did this?
13 years old.
So this is 1 year after your trip to the Bahamas, and you put on that much weight and all that.
You know, see, COVID was a really hard time for me.
COVID. That 12. I don't know. I don't have the specifics, but let's see. You were born in 1995. That means COVID was like 20 something. That's not even at COVID times.
I mean, who could say when COVID times were actually invented?
They weren't invented. It was a disease that was going around. It was affecting a lot of people.
I mean, who could really say? Who could really say how long it's been since COVID?
No, that's not what we're talking about. How long it's been since COVID? The thing was that would have been like the 2010s, around that. COVID wasn't even a thing. It's called COVID-19 because it was 2019. Where are you getting this information?
I mean, okay, everybody has a hard year, okay? Everybody has a hard year. It's are you gonna blame me?
No, I'm not gonna blame you. I just don't want you to lie about it.
I mean, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Maybe I just sat on the couch a lot and I just put on some weight. But this is my stunt that I was doing for Zach Galifianakis.
Okay, this is the stunt you did for Zach Galifianakis. Galifianakis while airdropped out of an airplane. All right, the next photo that we have of that you submitted to us. Let's can you tell us a little bit about this photo here?
Oh yeah, that was my my first gig that I got in television. This was based on my likeness, and yeah, they paid a pretty hefty dollars. I was playing as Bert the Turtle, and I was used as a character to kind of like Smokey the Bear. I was about as famous as Smokey the Bear, but I was talking more about missiles and civil defense. That was like one of my first gigs that I had.
Okay, you were just playing like it's just Bert the Turtle. That was it. Like there's no like significance to your character.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so they just base it on it. Okay, that's okay. And you said you were about as famous as Smokey the Bear. Did you get recognized when you were doing all this? And when did you take this? It looks fairly old. This looks like it was done in like the 50s or the 20s or something. Like the time where they had real like fear of like bombs just being dropped on people or or something like that. It's like, when was this taken?
This is about I think like the 30s.
The 30s. You were born in 1995. Are you lying again? Are you some kind of infinite like years turtle or something?
No, it's just a job. I was just doing a job. That's all I was doing.
Okay. You know what's sad? Smacky the Frog is not real.
No, that's actually incorrect. Smacky the Frog was actually my cousin.
Okay. Well, can you tell us about him in his personal life?
He was not very friendly. He was not as friendly as he was on the box. His mom, my aunt, they were definitely very for lack of better terms, I'm gonna call them an asshole.
I don't think you could say that on the TV.
Well, we're not on TV. We're on the internet.
How do you wait? I thought you said you didn't know what the internet was. How do you all of a sudden know if it's allowed or not allowed on the internet?
Anyway, Smacky was kind of an asshole.
Okay. We're gonna apparently Smacky the Frog is real. He's just kind of an asshole. That's about it. All right. We're gonna move on to the last photo that you have provided for us. Can you tell us a little bit about this photo?
Oh yes. That was me and my three brothers. I am the oldest of the three brothers, and Yeah, we were just kind of palling around, and they made a cartoon about us. They put us in a cartoon. They said, "Hey, you guys look cute. I really want to make a cartoon about you." And yeah, we're gonna take some photos and some moving pictures, and yeah, we're gonna make you a star.
Okay. A little bit to unpack there. Siblings. You said you had 3 siblings?
Yep. Yeah, those are my 3 siblings.
All right. Do you see any contradictions from the previous statements that you had?
Not at all. These are my 3 siblings, and this is the cartoon we did. They just said they saw us playing around, and they they really wanted to really make a okay.
I'm not talking about the cartoon. A moment ago, you did mention. Okay, I'm not even going to play into it. All right, so tell me about your 3 siblings.
Okay, yeah, that's Ronnie, Donnie, and Johnny.
Ronnie, Donnie, and Johnny, and then Benny.
I told you not to call me that. Only my friends call me Benny. I forbid you about calling me Benny. I'm not. I don't like you. I don't like you as a person. I'm only here for the snacks.
Okay, here this is getting a little out of hand with the snacks, and now I'm apparently the villain in this story in your eyes, and now you just don't like me. There's a whole thing about you just don't like me.
Yeah, you seem very narcissistic. You have your own TV show and a bear that only talks to you and not the guest, and I don't like you as a person.
Not gonna lie, that hurts a little bit, even though I barely know you. I thought you were a sweet old man. You seem very you're very adorable, if you don't mind me saying that. And like I thought you were this nice old man, but apparently you're very vocal about how you view people. It's interesting. Okay. I guess let's move on to if you want, I can show the last photo and you can talk about that one too.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
Tell us a little bit about this photo.
Oh yes, that was back in my war days. I was a general in the war.
Okay, is that even you? Like, what is going on here? Like, we went from like cartoons and you in the Bahamas, and now you're fighting in a war. Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I don't think you haven't read the history books. The Turtles were a very a fine group in the war.
This doesn't even like resemble you at all. I think that's actually like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle or something. Like, did you throw this in AI?
What's AI?
AI is like artificial intelligence. It's like you throw an image in there and then it runs it through.
Oh, you mean like the Cold War, like Russia?
What part of Russia used AI in the Cold War? It's like fairly new. I'm not saying it's brand new. But it hit mainstream like fairly recently, and it's like I don't think Russia used AI in the Cold War. I think that was more about like Cuba and missiles or something.
So I led a team of 5 people.
You're not going forward at this. You're not. It's clearly not you. It's like a samurai turtle with a helmet on. I don't even want you to talk about it.
So I lost like 3 guys in.
Okay, you're still gonna go on with it. So I'm gonna let you. Go ahead. Please tell me about this photo.
So yes, I led a platoon of 5 people. We were the TMNT, the Tango Mango Nango Tango group. That sounds made up. Like, that straight up sounds made up. And not to mention that you just spelled TMNT. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we lost a couple. Okay, I really don't want you to explain more, because I feel like your overall is you're just it's not the truth. Like it's crazy.
Like I don't know what exactly you're trying to prove here. Like do you not have a good history and you're trying to just fib through it? Like this is not you. This is not you.
I mean, you can't prove that.
I feel like it's one of those things you don't have to prove. Like it's like if you show somebody a carrot and say this is an eggplant, they're not going to be like, you can't prove that. But you can obviously see it's a different color, it's a different texture. It's not a carrot, or it's not an eggplant. It's a carrot. And it's like, what? I don't. Okay. So this is you in the war. You lost like 3, but
Yeah. I lost 3 members of my platoon, the TMNT. And yeah, it was a very sad time.
And what year was this?
This was 1919.
1919.
Yes, it was 1919.
1919. And what year were you born again?
I'm 29 years old.
You're 29 years old, and this was a war photo of you in 1919.
Correct.
All right. Anyway, moving on. So, thank you for bringing in these amazing photos. We very much appreciate it. So 1995. Let's just really get into the year that you were born. So that makes you, if I'm not mistaken, you are just on the cusp of like millennial and Gen Z. But from the looks and sounds of it, from what you've told me, you don't seem like you fit the bill of either one. You don't know what the internet is. You don't know what Twitch is. You don't know anything I've really mentioned. I mean, you talk a lot. You use a lot of technical terms. I don't. Like, internet is not a technical term. That is a staple term to just like, it's a thing. It's like part of mainstream culture, like a lot of it.
I don't know. You really just use like really hard language to understand.
It's English. Is English not your first language?
No, it is. I've been an English speaker for the as far as I can remember.
Any other languages that you remember?
Yes, I grew up speaking Chinese.
So you grew up speaking Chinese. Was that your first language, or did you did you learn it?
No, that was my first language. My mom and my dad both speak Chinese, and I just learned it from them. And then I picked up English along the way.
Okay. That's extremely interesting. I feel like I'm not like it's just going to be a ride of not getting a straight answer from you, and I'm not going to say I appreciate it or not appreciate it. I guess it's a story to tell, right? It's a story to tell. So anyway, 1995, that I guess even though you're extremely old, you appear very old, and you have like this the little hand tremors and all that. So do you fall into any of the memes that Gen Zers like or millennials like, you know?
A meme? Sorry.
Okay, I should have seen that coming. Memes like meme. It's like internet culture things.
Oh, you're talking about memes. I enjoy the memes every once in a while. Why are you calling it memes? You're saying it weird.
It's pronounced memes. It's not meme. It's not 2 words. It's memes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody calls it memes. You're the one being weird here.
I mean, I grew up with the terminology, and I'm fairly certain that it's called memes. Like, you use it as 1 word, not 2.
Okay, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Okay, all right. It's a whole GIF thing, I guess. It's a potato.
I say potato.
Okay. I say potato.
Look at that. We got another thing that's not in common. That's why I fucking hate you.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a little rude. How do you say the word GIF?
How do you say the word GIF?
Well, I mean, I just said GIF, so I use it as GIF.
I say GIF.
All right, so you just use. Bless you. You just
Bless you.
you just used the word GIF and then you changed it to you use the word GIF. Is that because you hate me? You absolutely don't like me as a human being?
Like, I wouldn't actually admit to that, but I mean, yeah, pretty much. You seem like a garbage person. Like I really don't want to even be in your presence.
Why did you call the show? Like, you've seen the previous interview, and I feel like I haven't gone too off track from where I was before. Why did you want to be?
I really just wanted someone to talk to.
Are you lonely at home?
No, I got plenty of friends at home. Okay, okay. We're not doing that. Okay.
Let's see. So you know of memes under the name of memes. Okay. So what? Any of them that really catch your fancy? Are you more inclined with like the millennial memes? Like, you know, I can't even really think of any at the moment, but like Rick rolling and stuff like that. Any like millennial material, like cartoons that you used to watch?
I mean, I it's like asking an actor what their favorite movie is. I don't think actors really watch movies, and cartoon characters really just don't watch cartoons. It's really like, it's a narcissistic trait, and I'm sure that you go back and continuously watch your own streams and laugh at your own jokes. And you really seem like a really just terrible person to be around. You seem narcissistic. You seem like you don't want to talk to the guests. You just want to talk about yourself.
Why is this going back to an attack on me? What do you mean I go back and watch my streams? Is that like... Yeah, so you know what a stream is, like from Twitch?
No, what exactly is a stream? I assumed it was like a stream of excrement, like how you are. You are just a stream of excrement.
Okay. I don't think we've ever had the privilege of kicking a guest off the show, but I feel like we're really close to doing it.
I bet you would, because you would kick a guest off the show because they don't like you, and you just like to cut anyone out of your life that you don't like.
Oh, okay. Anywho, so have you seen the memes? Like, so what don't you like about me?
See, I knew it. I knew you couldn't get past the point of somebody not liking you. You are narcissistic, and that's why nobody likes you. I mean, plenty of people like me.
I feel like I'm a pretty likable person. Like, there's nothing about, like, I don't know. I feel like I try to be nice to people.
Why aren't you nice to me?
I'm being fairly nice.
You try to correct me on everything I say. You bring up the past. You don't let things go. I mean, you brought up things I've done weeks ago, and you just won't let things go.
I brought up things we just met today. I even met you before I stepped behind the desk and like introduced you to the show.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like you.
You must have been pretty.
Ever meet The Rock?
Did you ever meet The Rock?
I've seen a rock,
like in the lake, or is it? Did you see a like?
Yeah, like it was just a rock. It had some moss on it. The moss was like really green. It tasted kind of weird. Like it was really earthy taste.
You tasted the moss? Like you licked the rock?
Yeah, I licked the rock.
So you never met The Rock, but you licked the rock with moss on it.
Yep. Yeah. It had an earthy tone to it. It was kind of like kind of like a nice fresh cup of dirt.
Do you just eat dirt? Like, I thought turtles ate like bugs or something, but I don't think they just eat dirt. You just eat dirt?
No, you eat dirt.
You just said it was like, I guess you didn't say it. You implied that you ate dirt. You said you had a nice cup. It tasted like a cup of dirt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. Yeah. Anyway, I enjoy it from time to time. It really gets me like settled into like in tune with nature, and I like to lick the dirt.
So you lick the moss on the rock, and you licked a cup of dirt. Okay. Real nature boy, huh?
Yeah, just like Ric Flair.
Oh, you know Ric Flair. So you are aware of The Rock. I'm sure if you know Ric Flair, you know Nature Boy Ric Flair, you know The Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I never heard of him.
You never. When did you watch Ric Flair? I think he was like in the scene recently on WWE and all that. And you never, like, no matter what, I feel like The Rock has been in, like, if you know, okay, I don't know where to go from this. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to dance around it to get you to answer correctly.
Oh, you mean Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the question a little bit. I thought you were talking about the Rocky Balboa. I thought you meant Rocky Balboa. I thought you were talking about Rocky Balboa, the boxer, not Dwayne The Rock. Why didn't you clarify that it was Dwayne The Rock Johnson? It's okay. I thought you meant Rocky Balboa.
You thought I meant so you thought I meant the fictional character. I mean, I'm not going to go into how you thought I meant the fictional character, but no, yeah, okay. Have you ever met Sylvester Stallone, or do you want to tell me about the Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Yeah, he's nice.
Which one?
The Rock. Dwayne. Rocky Balboa is not real. There's no way I could have met him.
Huh. Okay. Oh, that's fair. It looks like Renault Poison wants to know, what's it like being older than the word old?
I feel that's a little insulting.
You're insulted.
Yes, that is insulting. But to answer your question, it actually feels kind of nice. I remember when they came up with the word old, and it was an old Latin term that meant great power of being and smartness. They named it after a great power. The word meant great power, being, and smartness. Yes, and they looked at me and they're all like, "Hey, we really want you to be like the epitome of old." And it was actually back then it was called Olalale. Olalale is the word they used, and then they shortened it to old. And old really meant to really just be extremely wise, smart, strong, and handsome.
So it was called Odalale, right?
Yes, Odalale.
Okay, Odalale. And it was shortened to old, and the original word, the word meant strong, handsome, and smart, and very good looking, Okay, so you definitely know a lot about the word. That's pretty nice. I never actually heard the origin of the word old, but I'm glad you were here to explain it.
Yeah, it was a great honor to really be that person. I really, like, I see the word old, and people are like, they comment to me. They comment and say, "Hey, you're old," and I really appreciate your being. Like, it's definitely a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being bestowed that kind of responsibility of being the person that people go to be like, "Hey, this is old."
Okay, we have another question. Do you use a litter box? I've never heard of a turtle using a litter box, but it's a question. It's over to you. It's a balls in your court on that one.
What's a litter box?
So I'm gonna assume that's a no. A litter box is usually a plastic tub that people.
Oh yeah, I take baths all the time. So yes, I do use the litter box.
Okay. Can I finish?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So a litter box it's a plastic tub filled with like a gritty sand, kind of like thick sand that absorbs liquids. So like it's usually for cats.
I'm a turtle. I'm not a cat. I'm a turtle.
But I'm trying to explain what a litter box is.
Yeah, it's a tub, like a plastic tub. I've taken a bath before. Baths are nice. I have a special ointment for my scalp, and it really helps. It really helps the dandruff. It really helps.
Okay. All right. So anyway, let me finish. Usually cats use it. to use to relieve themselves.
Oh, like they're really stressed.
No, okay. They usually go to the bathroom in there.
Why would you have? I mean, yeah, tubs are in the bathroom. Why wouldn't they be?
So cats will use the litter box with the absorbent material to go pee pee and poo poo in there.
Oh, that's disgusting. Do they like throw it in the toilet afterwards?
No, you use the toilet instead, so you don't use a litter box.
I like to take baths, yeah.
So do you go pee pee and poo poo into the litter box?
On occasion, when the toilet's backed up.
Well, how often does the toilet get backed up?
I mean, I like my prunes, I guess.
That sounds like it would not clog it up. Like, I feel like it, like, oh my god. So okay, you don't use the litter box. Got it. Let's we're gonna move past that one. So let's see what other things do we have. Do you have anybody special in your life? Do you have like a significant other or somebody that you like to spend a lot of time with, a friend, a girlfriend, wife, anything like that?
Yes, I have my beautiful wife. I do have a wife.
Is she here today?
She couldn't make it. She had to do a little bit of rearranging of furniture in her burrow.
In her burrow? Does she live with you?
Yeah, she has a couple places. She definitely enjoys moving around a little bit, and sometimes I have to do the same. But I
don't think, do turtles burrow underground? Like I feel like their like anatomy isn't set up for that.
Oh no! You wouldn't catch me, Barry. You wouldn't catch me digging a hole. You wouldn't catch me digging underground. That's not something a turtle would do.
Okay, so is your wife a turtle?
No, she's a rabbit.
A rabbit.
Yes. She's a white tail, little white cottontail rabbit. Yep.
Okay. So. How, like, it's like kind of how does that work? Like,
I mean, we met speed dating.
That just sounds like a joke that writes itself.
You would make a joke about that. This is why I really don't want to be here. This is why you're just on the radar for being the worst person in the world, aren't you?
So your wife, beautiful rabbit. What's her name?
Her name is Harriet.
Harriet, like Harriet Tubman.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who that is, but I mean, you just said the name that I said, so yeah, I assume that's about the same.
All right. Cool. So how many holes does she have? How many like burrows does she have? Does she have a lot?
About like 3 or 4, that's all. But we move so often, we have to like close them out and escape predators and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We get to see a lot of places.
So you move often. Where's the last place you moved from?
We were just in Mexico a little bit ago. We traveled to Mexico, lived there for a few years, and then we came back. We came back over here. It was a lot of fun.
All right. Why'd you leave Mexico?
There's a lot. There's a lot of bears.
A lot of bears in Mexico? I don't think they really live in Mexico.
Yeah, no. There was plenty of bears. We don't like bears. It's not that great.
So you moved because there's bears. Your wife's a rabbit and you're a turtle. Is she like I feel lost. Like I feel like this isn't the place I thought there would be bears, turtles, and rabbits. Like a lot of anyway.
Yeah, they're there. You gotta look around a little bit, okay? You gotta open your eyes. I feel like you're just in your little narcissistic world, and you don't want to look at the outside, and it's just I don't know. You should get out more.
Okay. So why'd you move from Mexico? Like what drove you out of there besides the Bears? I feel like it's a decent place to live. You know, they got some issues, a lot of like fear mongering of like cartel and all that, but otherwise, like, you know, you stay away from the bad parts. You can probably find a nice little place to live.
Oh yeah, it was getting a little hot there too. A little hot. I didn't like the heat. The heat was a little bit obnoxious to deal with, kind of like you.
Okay. So yeah, I guess it's starting to warm up and all that. You know, global warming and all that kind of kicking around. It's definitely been hitting record highs and record lows and all that. It's something that's affecting a lot of people. You know, obviously around the world because it's global. Ice caps melting and all that. I don't really believe in it. You don't believe in global warming?
No, I really think it's just a big hoax that the government made up that they're trying to scare us and get more tax money out of us.
Okay. There's plenty of science behind it. Like there's like you don't like it's not like it's like easily proven that it's not happening. It's like it's out there. Like there's definitely effects to what we're doing, and even like the science behind pollution and all that. It's there.
It was just something that really didn't capture my attention. It was just something that I didn't want to really to believe in.
I don't think you get to choose to want to believe into it. It's like something that you should look in the science and kind of go off of that.
Yeah, but I don't like to read that much.
You kind of fooled me with it. Those spectacles. Those things look like they can read the Bible like in one page.
I don't read that often. I that's kind of a dick move to assume that people with glasses like to read.
I wouldn't say it's a dick move, but it's definitely presumptuous. What's that word mean? Presumptuous. It's like you assume things.
What's assuming?
It would be like me thinking that you know something, or that you know that something's going to happen. You're assuming that that's going to happen, or something.
Okay, but no, I think global warming is a sham. I don't like it.
You know, as a turtle, I feel like you live in the water. It should be affecting you. I guess you have more. It gives you more space to live, or something.
I mean, I don't know. I really haven't noticed it. And I don't believe it. I don't know.
So you said before that you were really into stunt work. Like you did a lot with like Zach Galifianakis. Apparently, there was apparently like 3 stunts that you did that all revolved around like jumping out of a plane. How long have you been doing stunt work?
Ever since I left law school.
So you left law school. So you weren't like you didn't actually do like a law firm.
I mean, I've never did anything with the law.
Why not?
They told me I couldn't because I was a turtle.
So you can't practice law if you're a turtle?
Nope.
Okay, so it seems like we have some another question. Do you drive? Do you ever drive like a vehicle? Do you have some? I feel like the spectacles on your face will help you drive, right?
All right, another assumption about the spectacles. I got you. I don't really drive. I have a little bike. I ride a bike a lot. It keeps me busy. It keeps me active. I like to ride my bike.
Oh, it's a bike. Is it like a kid's bike?
No, it's an adult bike. Why would you think I ride a kid's bike?
Because you're small.
That's extremely rude. I have accommodations so I can ride a normal size. But do you think that I could get everywhere to like on a kid's bike, like a little tricycle? Do you think I have tricycle wheels too? Do you think I need help balancing myself on a bike because I can't reach the floor or something? It's extremely rude.
I feel like I'm not going to be able to sway his opinion.
Who are you talking to? What are you trying to be like Jim in The Office? Trying to look at the camera and try to be all smug about it? Why don't you try to raise your eyebrows, huh? Why don't you try to raise your eyebrows and think making me look like
Mr. Magoo. Do you need prescription window? Old.
Dude, the old at the end. Wow, just struck him down. Yeah, someone's saying you look like Mr. Magoo, who had like a prescription window and all that. So have you ever driven before, or is it like, or maybe you have like a prescription
bicycle? A prescription bike? What is a prescription bicycle? Please tell me. Tell me the exact definition of a prescription bicycle. Why would somebody be prescribed a bicycle? Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Say what's on your mind, buddy. Yeah, that's right. You got nothing because it's a stupid ass question. It's a stupid ass statement, and this whole thing is just dumb. Okay, you don't got to get hostile about it. That's a stupid question. Anyway, my bicycle was prescribed by my therapist. He made sure it was a very good mental health bicycle. Has bright colors on it, little streamers on the handlebars. Even giving me emotional stable wheels on the back. So, you were prescribed the bicycle by a therapist. Yes, that's correct. It has streamers coming out of the handlebars. Yes, for added mental health support. And it has emotional support wheels on the back tire. Is there two of them? Yes, yeah. I have the back tire, and then I have the little wheels on the back of that tire to help me balance my mental state. Okay, I thought you had me with the whole like prescription bicycle, and you had me feeling very bad about the comments about it being a kid's bike or the wheels on the bike. Yeah, no, it's a real thing.
This guy probably has a ding ding.
Do you have a ding ding? That's a very personal question. I don't know why you would ask me that. No, like a ding ding, like a bell. I don't really like little Debbie's. That's a ding dong. I'm wondering, like, do you have a bell? Do you have a little bell on your bike? You go ding 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 ding. You absolutely look ridiculous. Do you have both? I have a horn. Like it's a squeaky horn? Like a or is it like, you know, like you turn the wheel and it goes. You sound like a cat. I mean, you're not answering the question. Okay, I have like a little electric horn. You press a button and it honks. Oh, it's like a little car horn on your bike. Yes. So Miss Dealogy asked, do you have any chest or back hair? The only hair that I have is on my head. I have a little bit of hair on my head. Oh, you have hair on your head. Hold on, let me see if we can get a better look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. You have like 3 little hairs on your head. Yeah, that's about all I have. Now what about the hair on your neck? Is that like facial hair, or is that like neck hair? What's going on there? What hair on my neck? Like the little like bulge that you have there. You have like 3 pieces of hair on there. Is that I don't have any hair there. I don't grow facial hair. I mean, but have you not noticed the strands of hair there? It's like, I'm pretty sure it's hair.
Get a goiter on your neck.
So you not see that? I mean, I don't have hair on my neck. Okay, I'm not gonna argue that. Somebody wants to know, is that a goiter on your neck? No, this is my bow tie I got from my grandfather. Oh, you got it from your grandfather. Is he still with us? Yeah, he kind of lives like a block away from me. So you're at like the end of your lifespan, and I'm assuming your dad is about right there with you. Is that right? Oh no, my dad passed. He passed away with old age. Okay, of old age. How old's your grandfather? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, he died. He died. I thought. Wait, you said he lived like a block away from you. Oh no, he's been dead for years. Huh. I don't know why I expected anything different from that. Maybe because you're a narcissist. Okay, we're not going back to the whole narcissistic thing.
Like I feel like I'm just not getting a whole lot of information from you that I expected that I would, you know? I don't know why it's that hard to just like answer a question and give me a right response. I feel like it's always just a back and forth more or less with you, and I don't know. Do you want to be here? Like, do you still want to do the show, or are you kind of like just done with it?
I'm doing pretty well. I enjoy my time being here. It's pretty fun. You seem like a fun guy. You seem like you know, get a beer with you or something, and you enjoy time with you. Okay, wait. I thought you didn't like me. No. When did I say that?
You said that plenty of times. Like, I'm pretty sure you just started up with the whole narcissistic thing too.
No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't you. What do you mean that wasn't you?
Nah, I don't think that was me. I don't think I would say something like that.
Ari Cat, when you say, are you talking about the shell just being there? I'm pretty sure it like protects him against something.
That he protects me against a lot of things, mostly against your negative comments, because you're a narcissist.
Okay, is narcissistic like is narcissism the like just something? Do you not know what that means?
Nah, it just means you're way too into yourself and nobody likes you.
So you don't like me?
No.
What was the comment about?
What comment?
The comment about getting a beer with me because I seem like I'm fun to hang out with.
Grandpa like is his shell down the road, and that is why he is there.
Oh, his grandpa like is his shell down the road, and that is why he is there. Okay, and so is that what it is?
No, he was buried with his shell.
But did he get buried like down the road?
Oh, absolutely not. He got hit by a car going like 82 miles per hour in a residential.
Huh. That sounds extremely familiar. Did you ever get like the license plate or something?
No.
You know a frog, man?
No.
Huh. I feel like we're definitely we're solving some mysteries on this show for sure.
What was his name?
Yeah, what was his name?
It was. I didn't really know my grandpa that much. I know my dad's name. My dad's name was David.
Okay. He never talked about his father. Like, never gave his name.
I mean, do you know your grandfather's name?
Yeah, I know both of them. Like on my mom's side and my dad's side. It's pretty like I hear my parents talking about them, and I've been inquisitive and asked about their names and stuff.
I never did. And my dad never really talked about his dad, nor did my mom talk about his dad.
Do you watch Judge Judy? Do you like Judge Judy? You like the TV judge shows?
Oh, yes, I watch them all the time. I love them. I love Judge Judy. Judge Judy is one of my all-time favorite personalities on TV. I love her curly red hair. It's very nice. He's very nice. Very, very cool.
Oh, yeah? You have like a favorite episode?
I don't remember any of the episodes. I love when she hits the gavel on the table and she's like, you're guilty, you're not guilty, you're guilty.
Do you just watch for the verdict? I mean, isn't there like a lot of drama in between?
I mean, there could be, but I don't really pay attention. I usually go and do dishes, and then I'll come back to the TV right before the verdict.
How do you know what's going on? Like, do you just, is it just the verdict? That's it? You don't watch for like, you don't follow the stories? You don't follow what's going on? It's just like guilty, not guilty, and then that's just like, and how many dishes do you have? If you walk away, there's like 3 cases every time, and they're like, it's a 30-minute show, and it's like you just do dishes only when, like, don't they like run those things back to back too on like cable channels, or if you stream it or something like that?
I mean, I just have dishes. Everybody has dishes.
Everybody has dishes, but I don't think they can fill like I'm gonna call it like a 20-minute time slot of doing dishes. And then like probably watching another episode and then doing more. It's like, how many dishes do you have?
I don't own dishes. I use paper plates.
Then what are you washing?
I'm washing my hands, I guess. I'm washing dishes.
So yeah, the audience appears to have dishes as well as they want to know if you have diarrhea.
That's an extremely personal question.
This is kind of a personal question.
I do not have diarrhea.
You don't? Like, there's nothing bubbling in there?
I mean, do you want to check?
I don't want to check. That's gross.
Well, then why are you pushing the issue?
I thought it was funny. Thought it would be funny.
Oh yeah, just make people uncomfortable to enjoy your show a little bit, huh?
I mean, I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. I'm sorry if I...
Yeah, I bet you weren't.
What time do you poop? Do you have like a special time?
What is up with your questions and excrement? What is up with that?
I mean, it's not me. It's the audience. They want to know your time. That's part of the show, you know. You get to answer questions from me, and when I start running out of material, I start reading things from the audience. And
Eat lots of prunes, so I assume you poo yourself till you get a heart attack?
have you had a heart attack after pooing?
No.
You do eat a lot of prunes, and sometimes you got to strain yourself, you know?
I mean, I don't. I know. I never had a heart attack.
That's a good thing you didn't. I don't think you knew what... You don't know what a doctor is.
I know what a doctor... I just said I went to a therapist. They're a doctor.
I'm just using your thing. Like, well, anyway, do you have a time you like to poop in?
About like 5:46.
5:46. That is a lot more specific than I thought I would get out of you. I thought it was like 5:30ish or around dinner time, or maybe just when I wake up. But that was extremely accurate. Like, not accurate, but specific.
I know what time I need to go.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you not know what time you need to poop?
I mean, usually in the morning after coffee, but it's...
Donate your poo to a local hair salon?
I feel like that's a jab at the other guy, but you ever donate?
Why would I donate my hair to a local salon? Why would somebody do that?
Some people can't grow hair in a amount of time, and you know, they may want to put poop on their hair for their head.
That's absolutely disgusting. I don't think anyone would ever put poop on their head to make it look like hair. That's gross.
I mean, it's not unheard of.
It is unheard of.
I mean, not on this show.
Did you put poop on your hair? Did you put poop on your head?
No, this is hair. I actually had to cut it recently because it was getting a little unruly.
Did you put poop on there to disintegrate it? Did you use poop on your hair? Is that what the salon uses? Is it like a conditioner for you?
No, like, it's humans just we have a lot of hair that grows. Let's see, we got a few things in here. Have you ever heard of Renoa poison? Because someone's suggesting if it's a scam call, it's called Renoa poison. Maybe she'll have some. Maybe she'll be able to give you some pointers.
Bless you. I'm not in need of scams. I don't deal with scams.
I think they're saying that she does. So maybe call her, and then you can get that scam taken care of, or she can like mess with them. She does scam baiting. She messes with scammers and then wastes their time.
Sounds unnecessary.
It's I mean, it's entertainment. It's one of those things where it's like, you waste their time so they don't get to scam somebody else.
Are they gonna waste my time?
No, they're saying to call them or give them the scam number,
but I'm not getting scammed.
Okay, never mind. Anyway, Bitcoin things. Can you ask him how he cheated when racing the hare? So, how'd you cheat when racing the hare?
I don't race. I don't like running.
Oh yeah, you don't like running.
I guess I don't think I cheated, but it was kind of easy to to beat my wife to the car
Not a
because
scam, honey. They say they are sending the police if I don't get the money back ASAP at Harriet. Please help, I won that race.
please help, I won that race. So not only are they claiming that they really need that money, but they're also like saying that they won the race.
I don't think it was a race. I mean, I know one time it was like, oh, I'll beat you to the car, and then she like fell out of her wheelchair and like because a rock got in the way. Was it the Rock? Are you asking me if Dwayne Johnson tripped my wife in a wheelchair and made her fall out of her chair? No.
Okay. Was it the Rock with the moss on it?
No, that one was in a lake.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. But did you cheat in that race?
I didn't cheat. She fell out of the wheelchair because she hit a rock.
Okay. All right. Let's see. So you gonna help your wife with that whole IRS thing?
I need my wallet first.
Do you remember what sink you put it under?
I thought it was a locker.
I know we established that you thought it was a locker. Did you remember what, like, where you, okay. Oh jeez. Get a load of that audience right there. That's amazing. Okay, so apparently he's he needs to go and, you know, help his wife out because there's a good chance that she's about to get scammed, or not. I don't really care anymore. But anyway, thank you so much. This is our now good friend Benny Theodor Turtle.
I don't call me Benny. We are far from friends.
Okay, this is Benjamin Theodor Turtle. He has been a lovely guest with us today. We learned so much about him. We learned that he's been in movies. He's been in, he's done a lot for Zach Galifianakis apparently, and he's just been like all around. Just he's been around a little bit. He's been around since 1919. That's apparently when he fell into a war. Please, can somebody get that person a Robitussin or something to just calm them down? Yeah, it was definitely an interesting conversation. I want to thank our guest today for coming in and just having a lovely conversation.
It wasn't lovely at all. I really don't want to be back here.
Okay. But yeah, I thought it was a lovely conversation. I may have gotten insulted a few times, but I feel like it was a little productive, maybe just a little bit, no? We may try to bring them back on sometime and talk with them more.
I really don't like this show.
I think that would be our show. That'll kind of conclude our show for today. And like I said, thank you everybody for stopping by. My name is Korny, and this is Toon Talk, where we give a voice to characters that you may not know and may not recognize whatsoever because they're made up.